here after all, huh?
Yeah. Of course we did, you fool. We didn't exactly have any other options. You should know that.
It's a shame Ash couldn't be with us, but everyone else from both the old and new Class 7 is here.
It's weird. I'm happy, but sad.
This whole situation is unfair. Now that we know a piece of the truth, we cannot go against it.
Seriously? Are you really trying to defend all this?
One of our classmates was taken from us, and another manipulated into committing a serious tragedy.
In what world do you think we'd possibly let you go after all that?
You have matured indeed, members of the new Class 7. Me as his legitimate heir. All the while, keeping his true son at arm's length simply because of his commoner blood. If this is truly the way of the nobility, then I find nothing noble about it. Over time, I began to question the value of nobles to our country, in a different manner from how Machias or Prince Oliver did. It was then
were won by your hand alone. In that sense, you wield immense power, to the point where it may even rival the Chancellor's. So tell me, why don't you oppose this insane plan? Why do you continue to be an Ironblood? I don't care about the Alborea family name. You and I both know how foolish Father has been. But unlike me, you still have both.
and instantly determined it was I who sent them.
Are you so bored you feel the need to play with fire? Do you tire of your empty days spent tied down by your family and title? Ha! Ironbloods, is it? They say children should surpass their fathers. I eagerly look forward to that.
Hey, Eustace!
Reen, let's do it too!
Yeah. Combat Link, activate!
Reen, Yuna, I'm sorry things turned out this way. I know you have your reasons, so please don't hold back.
Instructor Claire.
What happened to Ash was bad enough, but now the little one's in an even worse spot. If you manage to get through us, do me a favor and rescue her, would ya?
Does is the proper course of action. One could say we see him the way members of Ouroboros view their Grand Master. But enough talk. Let's begin. We won't be making this easy for you.
Don't worry. We'll show you just what we can do. Are you ready, Millium?
You betcha! I'm not gonna go easy on you. Reen, Eustace, Machias, Elliot, you guys better not let up either.
Of course we won't!
Class 7 will reach its destination!
Our song of victory will ring out!
We Ironblood shall fight for His Excellency!
Sorry, but I'm gonna go all out here.
Reen, Eustace, let's go!
I'll give this my all. You do the same!
Arcus, activate! Huh?
You have my thanks.
I'm up! Crimson Slash! It's down! Let's go, everyone!
Leave it to
I'll
me!
handle this!
My turn! Good enough!
I commend you.
Let's... Now!
Go, Reen! Take the new Class 7 with you!
Got it! Let's move!
No. We need to handle things here.
Everyone?
All right, got it!
Yay, I did it!
A matter of course.
Yeah, I did it! I grew a little.
I must train even more. Millium.
Claire, Lecter.
This may be a selfish decision on my part, but I'd like to see what my younger brother is capable of.
I'll show you exactly that, Rufus!
We'll help out too!
Arcus, activate! We'll do all we can to support you!
There's more?
In sealing itself away for so long, it seems to have lost both its consciousness and true appearance. In addition, the Vermilion Knight has taken in an immense amount of mana and is nearly fully operational. It appears the ritual of the end is quite extraordinary indeed. Understood. Good luck, all.
Going out there, we may come face to face with death itself. But we need to bet everything on this chance. Class 7 Special Operations, move out!
Yes!
Your Highness. What have you done?
Oh, don't worry, she's fine. For now. But putting that aside for the moment, you really should greet the hosts of this little event before me. It's only proper.
of you. And you, the other one up there. Professor Lumen. Or should I say, the chief of the gnomes and head of the Black Workshop. Black Alberic.
I suppose I should say it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm surprised you know that name, though. Did the Crimson Witch or the Gralsritter tell you about me? Well, I'm glad I don't need to waste time explaining.
With Altina.
Astute questions indeed. It's difficult to explain the Twilight in a succinct manner. But I suppose it can be described as something which will lift the curse that lingers over all of Erebonia. Or perhaps it would be more accurate to say, it completes it.
So that curse is the Great One.
It also seems to have some relation to...
Or anything of the sort. Isn't that right, Your Excellency?
Correct. For better or worse, they were ordinary men. Though they were facing pressure from the four great houses and being goaded by Ouroboros, those were not the only causes. During the hearings afterward, they claimed it was a moment of weakness, and they couldn't believe what they'd done.
Divided into 7 pieces by the Gnomes and the Hexen clan. Though this succeeded in diffusing its power, it did nothing to suppress its curse. It is due to this failure that the Dark Dragon, the War of the Lions, and the 100 Days' War all took place. Of course, the same goes for the Civil War and the Emperor being shot.
What? The Dark...
Oh, don't misunderstand. It was not the sole cause of those events. However, something plants a twisted black seed in people and society. I believe you've all seen the results of such a seed firsthand.
Could it be? Ash was implanted 14 years ago during the tragedy of Hamel?
To reforge its scattered pieces into an even stronger being. I could use it to drown the world in conflict. The endless struggles leading humanity to ever greater heights.
Truly inspiring, Chancellor Osborne.
You... monster!
This is beyond absurd.
To watch over the Septarian of Earth. It was one of the 2 holy beasts who worked alongside the Gnomes and the Hexen clan to suppress the Great One. It was corrupted after taking a majority of the curse into itself 900 years ago. It then sealed itself and the sacred land away in the abyss. But by slaughtering... The completion of that tool, the sword, was crucial to our plan. It required a being fully synchronized with a combat shell, one who is both human and weapon. The raw material from which a blade capable of slaying a holy beast can be forged. A blade to be wielded by a divine knight. That is the 74th and final model. Being which can sublimate into the Sword of the End in exchange for its own life.
No.
Is that the reason Millium and Altina were created?
Yeah, guess so.
This is all just too crazy.
Shut up! That can't be true!
From the alchemists of Crossbell. I provided the mages with the technology required for the Magic Knights during the Dark Ages. I distributed experimental weapons to high-ranking Jaegers to collect combat data. I joined Ouroboros' 13 factories to get closer to Epstein's top disciple. I even took advantage of the continent's leading manufacturer of
care about? How do you think your daughter would feel, knowing the awful things her father has done?
That was nothing more than a fleeting version of me. I am the chief of the gnomes and head of the Black Workshop. I have abandoned my life as a human and taken on this mission in order to realize a grand wish. I am nothing more than a humble servant who does his master's will. Machinery, Reinford!
Oh, Father.
My lady.
I see your mission was a success.
That's...
The Crimson Wings. Will they make it in time, I wonder? Well, no point in worrying. All we can do now is leave things to them. We have our own duty to fulfill. Now, to Heimdall Airport!
Yes, my lord! Please.
Understood.
Damn it! Gileath Osborne, if that is truly your wish, and you intend to carry it out, I will put every ounce of my being towards stopping you!
No way we'll let you do something so terrible!
I shall stake my family's name on it.
We'll put this vile plan of yours in check.
It's lost everything. Its original form. Even its name.
Class 7, prepare for battle! We need to keep it at bay until we have the chance to call in our trump card! Yes, sir!